big jump coming up. No. Hello and welcome to the Ash Hobson YouTube channel. My name is Ash Hobson and today we're going to be doing some Richard Burns rally action. Now, after my last few videos concerning rally and e-rally content, looking at Dirt Rally 2, WRC9 and WRC10, a few people have made a comment to me saying, Ash, you forgot about the granddaddy of them all, Richard Burns rally. My rebuttal to that is I didn't forget about it. I just didn't have it downloaded at the time, and so here we are. We're having a go at the granddaddy of eSims, eSim rallies, as it were. What we're doing is we're going to be doing a quick rally event. Going to be looking at, let's do Australia. Okay, at the pinnacle of what Richard Burns Rally offer, and that is Mineshaft stage. Okay, famous because of that jump you see right on the screen there. And we're going to be using the classic Subaru Impreza from 2003. I believe this is a car that Richard Burns won the WRC Championship. Gotta keep the car damaging safe because I've done this several times now and each time I've broken the car. So a little bit about Richard Burns Rally. It was released by Warthog Studios in 2004. To quite a bit of acclaim, but not exactly profitable, as it were. And ever since then it's sort of been abandoned. It's now classed as abandonware, so you can't actually buy this game anymore on Steam or CD keys or whatever. There might be a few copies of the CDs still about the place at various car boot sales or whatever. So you're going to have to get this game through less than proper methods. If you just give it a quick Google search, you'll be able to find it soon enough. So why is this game the granddaddy, as in the pinnacle of e-rally? Well, it's simple. The modding community has made this game the best rally game it could be. What I'm doing though is driving the vanilla version of the game. No mods, a fix-up plugin just to make sure it works on widescreen sort of monitors. But that's it. This is pretty much as Warthog intended 17 years ago. This game is so old it can start drinking legally in the UK as of next year. It can have votes at the general election. It's old enough now to go out, buy a car and drive itself. Do the sim shot. Getting distracted from my analogy there. It's now old enough to take a Vauxhall Corsa and wrap it around a tree just like I did there. So it's an old boy, this one, but my god, it's a goodie. The graphics aren't much to shout about. It's 17 years old, I might add. However, there's definitely a feel to a Richard Burns stage. The cameraman running across or standing in the middle of the road to get the perfect shot of you driving through the stages is brilliant. Jumps out there, as you can see on the right hand side. You see animals coming through across the stage. Something you only really see, I think you might have seen it in Dirt Rally 2. But this was a precursor to those drone shots that you get now in the current crop of rally games. The graphics, not too much to shout about, but it's got its own charm. But the graphics aren't distracting. It's not taking away from the rally experience. I don't think so anyway. So if you are going to get this game later on, just bear in mind it's not going to look as good as Dirt Rally and WRC, but it's not going to take away from your experience. And it's the same thing with the audio. It gives you the information you need, so if you're locked up, just like I did there, if you're going over particularly rough terrain, you hear the stones smashing away. If you hit a log, it lets you know that. But it's not bad, it's informative, but it doesn't sound particularly nice. Now, there are mods you can get but I'm just focusing on the vanilla version. I'll start looking at modded versions in other videos. So the graphics aren't great, sound quality isn't great either. What I will say, however, is the force feedback, despite being 17 years of age, and even I think the only wheeler out around then was like the Logitech G25. It still feels really good. The wheel has decent weight. You can really flip the car as well. Give it a good spin when you need to. It is It's informative, but not as detailed as, let's say, Dirt or WRC. It's just not. But if you do make a mistake in this game, you know it's your fault. The physics on it as well, there's a bit of a horrorcraft sort of floaty feel in the vanilla version. Oh, be quiet for this part. Big jump coming up. No. Oh dear. And I've ruined my car. Hit the... let's try that again. I've ruined the car, killed a pedestrian, and I've just been recovered as well. That's one good thing about this. If you go off, you don't just auto set. You see people push your car back on all fours. And that red screen there shows you that you've hit someone. Not enough to kill them. If you did that, it would get rid of you from the stage. Give you a DNF. One day I would do that jump and not completely wreck the car. Like I said, the physics has a bit of a floaty feel compared to the modern iterations, but in the vanilla version it's still more than sufficient. What I would say is you have to give this game commitment. You really do, because it will bite your head off in a heartbeat. Oh, that was great fun, that. Oh, I really enjoyed that. Right, let's go over the replay now. So we just did Mineshaft. As you can tell, I didn't do very well at it. But hopefully I highlighted some of the great stuff about this game. Force feedback, yes, it's slightly dated in the vanilla version. But there's good weight, you can nice and flickable. You feel the ruts as well. If you dig your tyre in, you get that force feedback. It's a bit of a understeery sort of hovercraft feel in the vanilla version. However, with the next generation physics, which I'll talk about later on, that stuff is remedied. But it's not off-putting. You're not driving this thinking, my god, this is a 17-year-old force feedback system. You're driving this going, a few little tweaks, and that'll be absolutely bob on. Secondly, the replays you can see here, really realistic. You're at right now, the helicopter cam is juttering around. All the camera angles have been perfectly placed at the side of the road to give you that rally feel, just like you're watching the event on the WRC Plus. Really good quality camera work here, and this game is 17 years old. WRC 9, and less so Dirt, but WRC 9 should learn from it. Definitely. So, would you be interested in this game? If you are coming from a console and you're worried about downloading Richard Burns Rally because you hear so much about it, don't be. I've downloaded 5 or 6 different times on different websites for this game, and not once did I have a virus or an issue like that. It was perfectly fine. Of course, I can't say that for all the download options available, but I've not had an issue so far. Oh, as I crash into the tree. I do have an issue with driving though. Secondly, if you are new to rallying games as a whole, what this game does, it has a really great rally school, so you can practice. If you remember the, was it Driver, that old game from the PlayStation 2? Great little rally school there to teach you through the techniques of Scandinavian flicks, how to do handbrake turns correctly. Really helpful advice for those who are new to Sim Rally, and something that Dirt Rally tried to implement and WRC9 tried to implement. I think Richard Burns does it just that little bit better. Anyway, so is this game for you? Absolutely. If you like rallying, if you like sim racing, you've got to give it a go. Even the vanilla version's still a little bit dated, graphics aren't as great, audio's not great, okay, but it's still great fun. And if it sparks that interest for you to then get the Czech Republic mod, the Hungarian mod, the WRC mods, okay, and go down the rabbit hole of Richard Burns, it's the granddaddy of all rally games and there's nothing else that you can say about it, you will enjoy it. But if you just want another game with 37 stages thereabouts, a little break from a dirt rally or from WRC, this is a great way to do that. It runs off the potato. You could even get VR support in a 17-year-old game. It's awesome. Anyway, I've rambled on long enough about this game. If you liked this video, please click the like. If you didn't, click dislike. You're your own person, you can do what you want. Comment, subscribe, it will be really helpful to my channel. And I will do more Richard Burns rally content over the next few weeks. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, take care, and I will see you all in the next video. Cheers.